Good evening. The citizenship crisis took another bad turn today for the Prime Minister. Another coalition MP, Anne Sudmalis, is checking if she's a UK citizen. The PM has tried his best to turn the heat back on Bill Shorten, all but accusing him of treason. Phoebe Bowden joins us live from Canberra. Phoebe, how is it yet another MP is caught up in this crisis?
Anne Sudmalis's mother is from the UK, and so by descent she may too be a foreign citizen. It's similar to the laws of New Zealand, which have caught out Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce. This is, of course, the last thing that Malcolm Turnbull wants to hear. It's been another chaotic day in Canberra. Barnaby Joyce makes a lone journey up Capitol Hill. His days of walking to work in Canberra may be numbered.
Shell-shocked, I suppose. I mean, I was born in Tamworth. My great-grandmother was born in Tamworth.
But he had a Kiwi father, and so by descent, the Deputy Prime Minister is also a New Zealand citizen, which makes him ineligible to be a politician in his own words on radio just weeks ago.
It's quite clear under Section 44, he can't be a member of Parliament and have dual citizenship. It's black and white.
Barnaby Joyce's foreign citizenship was revealed after an unnamed Australian Labor Party contact asked New Zealand Labor MP Chris Hipkins to make inquiries.
What about the Leader of the Opposition conspiring with the Labor Party of New Zealand to undermine the government of Australia?
This is the work of the Leader of the Opposition. He is unfit to hold office in this Parliament.
The government's outrage was met with contempt from the opposition.
If the Foreign Minister won't be able to work with the New Zealanders, how will the Foreign Minister work with the Deputy Prime Minister?
A stark contrast to the New Zealand Labor Party.
Had I known that this is where it was going to land up, I probably wouldn't have got involved in it at all.
Regardless of those circumstances, this was not an issue that we should have been involved in.
Any MP should make sure they are not interfering or part of the politics of another country.
The High Court is already considering the eligibility of 4 senators with foreign citizenship, including Matt Canavan, who was playing football this morning after being booted out of Cabinet and the Ministry. But Barnaby Joyce isn't stepping down, and the Greens are seeing red after the citizenship scandal forced 2 of their senators to resign.
Barnaby Joyce should resign. He shouldn't just step down from the Cabinet.
The Greens are demanding the government make public the advice from the Solicitor General supporting Barnaby Joyce staying in Parliament. If the Deputy Prime Minister is forced to leave, the government has another problem on its hands, finding the support of an independent.
I got to say, well, too bad for you, mate. You should have thought about the fact that you were always one by-election away from needing Rebecca Sharkey or my vote.
It's a mess that has just about everyone looking over their shoulders right now. There are growing calls for all members of Parliament to be independently checked to ensure they comply with the Constitution. If one member of the government is found to be ineligible by the High Court, that will be problematic for the government. But if it's more than one, that will spell disaster for Malcolm Turnbull.
Thank you, Phoebe Bowden, live there in Canberra.